Hello students, welcome to Pi Academy, the place for mathematics and science. Dear students, in the last class we were discussing the chapter arithmetic progressions, right? Now let's go for continuing this, and remember this is 10th period of this chapter. In 9th period we were solving the problems in exercise number 5.4. In that two problems were completed. Now it is third one, and before going to that, let me show you yesterday's question paper. Dear students, yesterday we had conducted the weekly test 9 on the chapter arithmetic progression, and it was conducted for 25 marks. See that these are the questions in first page. Please go through this. Next. And these are the questions in second page. And 14th one, it has been continued in third page. Observe this. You may take screenshot of these and you can use it for practicing. Now, please go through this third one. You may pause the video and can copy this problem. Then after that, listen my explanation. Observe it. The statement is very nice. It has been given like this. A ladder has rungs 25 centimeter apart. Rungs means it is a part of ladder on which we go for putting our steps, right? The rungs decrease uniformly in length from 45 centimeter at the bottom to 25 centimeter at the top. Look here. See, this is the rung, first rung, which is at the bottom, and its length is 45 centimeter. Then as we move up, then the length of the rungs will go on decreasing uniformly. Then at the top there is another rung. Its length is 25 centimeter. Observe, if the top and bottom rungs are 2.5 meter apart, from here to here, 2.5 meter, then what is the length of the wood required for the rungs, right? Hope that you have understood. See, first, if you want to find out the total length of the wood required for making these rungs, we must know how many rungs are there, right? Look at it. Here, you can also write with me in data. I'll write. First, the length of the rung at the bottom. Length of the rung which is at the bottom. How much it is? This is 45 centimeter, right? 45 centimeter. Next, observe the length of the rung which is at the top. Okay, here I'll write length of the rung at the top. It is 25 centimeter. Next, they have given distance between any two rungs, two consecutive rungs, is 25 centimeter. Distance between consecutive rungs, it is 25 centimeter. Followed. Next, then the distance between the bottom rung and the top rung, it is 2.5 meter. Here I will write distance between top and bottom rungs. How much it is? 2.5 meter. Observe it. Here all these distances are given in centimeter. Hence we shall convert this also in centimeter. How much centimeter is equal to 2.5 meter? It is 250 centimeter, right? Because we all know that 100 centimeter is 1 meter. For 2 meter, 200 meter. Half meter, 50. So 200 plus 50, 250 centimeter. Clear? Okay. Now let's move on to calculation. Observe it. It has been given that you can come to know that, yes, here the rungs decrease uniformly in length from 45 centimeter at the top to 25 centimeter at the bottom. Obviously, as the rungs decrease uniformly, the given situation is in the form of AP, right? Go on writing. Rungs decrease uniformly in length. Therefore, the given situation forms an AP. Followed? Okay. Next, let us write that AP. What is that AP? The rung which is at the bottom, it is 45 centimeter. Next, it will go on decreasing. At last, there is a rung, its length is 25 centimeter. Followed? Next, using this, now we have to write the terms. First term, common difference, number of terms. First term, it is A is 45, right? Have they given common difference? No, but it has been given that rungs decrease uniformly in length. That's understood. D is constant. Next, where 25 is, this is the last term. Then what about the number of terms? How many rungs are there? Look here. Here the distance between two rungs is 25 centimeter. Then from first rung to the last rung, how much? Will you say that? See, 25, 25, 25, 25. How many? Will you say that it is 10? Of course. But you should also include the bottom rung and top rung. Clear? So that is why we can write n is equal to 250 by 25 plus 1 is equal to, here 25 ones are, then zeros are 10. 10 plus 1, it is 11. Hope that you have understood. Or else if you want to check, you can. Observe, this is the bottom rung and this is the top rung. Here is 1. What is the distance from here? Here to here, 25. Next, 25, 25, 25, 25. Like this it continues. Now, let us go for taking total distance. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, then 250. Now count how many rungs are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have written 11. Clear? But we are going to find out the total length of the wood required to make the rungs. That means we should find out SN. Here I'll write the SN formula. What is SN formula? It is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus of n minus 1 into d. But here we do not know the common difference. But we know first and last term and number of terms. Hence we shall use the formula Sn equal to n by 2 into a plus an. Got it? Where n is 11 by 2 into a is 45. Then last term, this is 25, is equal to 11 by 2 into, what is 45 plus 25? 45 plus 5, 50. 50 plus 20, it is 70. Ones are 35. Now 35 tens are 350 plus 35, 385. Sn equal to 385. What does it represent? It is the total length of the wood required for making the rungs. Clear? So here I write. Therefore, the total length of wood required to make rungs is 385 centimeter. If you want to express that in meter, you can. We all know that 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter. So 385 centimeter divided by 100, that means 3.85 meter. Yes, please go for copying this. Dear students, please go through this and copy. It has been given like this. The houses of a row are numbered consecutively from 1 to 49. Here just I'll write. Look here. You can write it later. They are given the house numbers from 1 to 49. The house numbers are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on up to 49. Right? Then show that there is a value of x such that the sum of the numbers of the houses preceding the house number x is equal to the sum of the numbers of houses following it. Find this value of x. Did you understand? Look here. Here they have given the house numbers 1, 2, 3 and so on up to 49. That is 48, 49 and so up to 49. Next, there is a house number x. We do not know this. See that. This is house number x. It has been given that the sum of the house numbers of the houses preceding the house number x, that is the sum of the house numbers from 1 to the number which comes before x, that sum will be equal to the sum of the house numbers from whatever the number that comes after x up to 49. Those are equal. Then we have to find out the house number x. Clear? Now could you tell which number is there behind x? It is x minus 1. This is a house number. Then following it, this is x plus 1. Very simple. If, look here, 1, 2, 3 and so on. If it is 20, then here is 49. What is its previous number? Previous number is 19. How do you get? See, 20 minus 1 is 19. Next to 20 is 21. How? Adding 1 to 20. Clear? Same thing. Look here, we have subtracted 1 from x to get previous number also, and we have added 1 to x to get the next number. It has been given that here the sum of the house numbers from 1 to the number what we get previous to x, that can be written as x minus 1. Got it? Next is equal to the sum of the house numbers 1 after x number to 49. How do you do that? That means if you want to get the sum of these house numbers, you have to subtract this up here from whole 49. Clear? So we can write 49 minus x. Hope that you have understood. For example, here is a line segment. Its length, you may call it as AB. Then call a point C. Look here, we want the length of BC. How do you find out length of BC? When you know the whole length and AC, what will do? It is AB minus AC, that will be equal to BC. Similarly, look here, sum of the house numbers up to 49 minus sum of the house numbers up to x to get that remaining. Clear? Next, here as the numbers are consecutive, obviously it has a common difference. Therefore, the given situation forms an AP. Here I'll write. Calculate. You are going to find out x. Here I'll write the calculation. What I'll write? The house numbers are consecutive. Therefore, the given situation forms an AP. Clear? Next, look here, if it is so, then we have to write the first term. What is first term? It is 1. What about the common difference? Common difference is 2 minus 1 or 3 minus 2, 4 minus 3, whatever you want. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Then number of houses, it is 49. Clear? Now, here I'll write from the statement. From the statement, how do you write? It is S x minus 1 is equal to S 49 minus Sx. Right? Now, let us go for using the formula. So, we all know that Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus of n minus 1 into d. Now, let's do one thing. Let us go for solving one by one. First, I'll take LHS part. Then after that, I'll take RHS part. Then we shall go for equating. The calculation will be easier. Here I'll write S x minus 1 is equal to Sn. In place of n, we should write x minus 1. X minus 1 by 2 into 2a. A is how much? 1 plus of n. N is x minus 1 into d. Common difference is also 1. This is equal to x minus 1 by 2 into 2 ones are 2 plus x minus 1 minus 1 into 1. Now observe, it is x minus 2. Clear? Minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. Then x minus 2 into 1 is x minus 2 only. Minus 2 plus 2 get cancelled. We will get x into x minus 1 by 2. You may call this as statement 1. Here I'll write. What is the second statement? It is S 49 minus S x. This is equal to. How to write S 49? S 49 can be written as 49 by 2 into then 2a. 2 into a is 1 minus. So 2a plus of n minus 1 into d. N is 49 minus 1 into d. D is 1. Minus Sx. Sx can be written as it is x by 2 into 2a. 2 into a is 1 plus of n minus 1 into d. What is n? It is x minus 1 into d. D is 1. Hope that you have understood. Now this is equal to, I am writing the equal here. Now 49 by 2 as it is into 2 ones are 2 plus what is 49 minus 1? 48 into 1 it is 48 only minus x by 2 into 2 ones are 2 plus x minus 1 into 1, it is x minus 1. Hope that you have understood. It is equal to, let me write 49 by 2 as it is. What is 48 plus 2? This is 50 minus x by 2 into, observe here 2 minus 1, 1. So plus x, you can write x plus 1. This is equal to, you can take out 2 as LCM, right? Then multiply LCM with the first term, 2 get cancelled. Multiply 49 and 50, it is 0. Then 49 5s are, so 49 10s are 490. 49 5s are, it is 245. Or else you can multiply. 5 9s are 45, 4. 5 4s are 20 plus 4, 24. So 2450. Then minus x into x plus 2. Clear? Okay, because when you multiply LCM with the second term, again 2 to get cancelled, remaining x into x plus 1. Now you may call this as statement 2. Observe, we know that statement 1 and statement 2 both are equal. Here I'll write statement 1 equal to statement 2. That is, one is x into x minus 1 by 2 is equal to 2450 minus x into x plus 1 whole divided by 2. Here is one term, here is one term. Both are in fraction and in the denominator same terms are there. You can cancel it. Next, multiply. X into x, it is x square minus x into 1, 1x. This is equal to, here 2450 is equal to, is minus, multiply, minus x into x minus x square minus x into 1 minus x. Now observe here. Here minus x, they get cancelled because they are on either sides of the equal sign. Now take minus x square to the left hand side. Here already x square is there and this minus x square becomes plus x square. It will be 2450. Then x square plus x square, it is 2x square, it is 2450. Then x square is equal to 2450 by 2 and transposing 2 to the denominator. Now cancel it. Here 2, how much are? 1s are. Then this is 2 2s are. Then 2 2s are. 1 will remain. 5. We got 1225. So let me write that here. Here I am going to write. See that. I make it a separate box for that because I don't have space there. We can write x is equal to plus or minus square root of 1225, which is equal to plus or minus. What is square root of 25? It is just 5 only, right? Then 12. It is the product of two consecutive numbers. What are those? 3 and 4. Which is smaller one? 3. So this will be 3. Plus or minus 35. Should we go for taking plus 35 or minus 35? It is plus 35. The reason is the number of houses will always be positive. Number of students will always tell in positive number. Here I will write x equal to plus 35. Reason, the number of houses is always positive. Clear? So conclusion. What you will write? Okay. We have to find the value of x. We have found out that. So this is the number. 35th is the house number. See, the sum of the house numbers from 1 to 34 is equal to the sum of the house numbers from 36 to 49. Clear? So here I will write. Therefore, 35th house number or 35th is the house number, then the sum of house numbers preceding 35th is equal to the sum of house numbers following it. Hope that you have understood, and now we will go for copying this. Observe. First I think you have written the statement, then you have to write this data from here to here. Next, after that, write the calculation. Next, after writing up to here, then you have to follow from here to here. After writing up to 1225, then write the information that has been written in the box. Copy this. Dear students, observe this. This is the last problem of this exercise. It has been given like this. A small terrace at a football ground comprises of 15 steps, each of which is 50 meter long and built of solid concrete. Each step has a rise of 1 by 4 meter and a tread of half meter. Calculate the total volume of concrete required to build the terrace. Hope that you have understood. Yeah, please go for copying this. After that, you can start writing with me. Hope that you have written it. And to make you to understand this statement, I go for drawing the figure. Here they are given the steps, right? Just look at them. Here I am drawing that. So you can say that this is the length of the step. What is the length of the step they are given? Say a small terrace at a football ground comprises 15 steps, each of which is 50 meter long. So the length of the step is 50 meter and built of solid concrete. Each step has a rise of 1 by 4 meter. See that this is the height 1 by 4 meter and a tread of half meter. Look here I am drawing that. This is the tread, that is the part of the step on which we are going to put our food, right? This is how much? Half meter. Here. Now look here, I am going to close this. Could you tell what is the first step? It is in the shape of a geometrical figure. Which is that? Yes, you are right. It is a cuboid. Then what volume of concrete is required to make the first step? Yes, you are right. It is to find out that you can go for using the volume of cuboid. What is its formula? It is length into breadth into height. But how many such steps are there? So we need there are 15 steps. Look here, this is first step and the second step. It is like this. It is the second step. And could you tell what volume of concrete is required? You can notice that it is the steps are made with a solid concrete. Look here, for first step it is this much, and to make the second step again it is to be taken from the bottom. Here, could you tell how many cubes are there? There are, sorry, how many cuboids? There are 2 cuboids. Like that. To make third step, we need volume of 3 cuboids. Like this. Did you understand? Okay. Now, here I go for writing the data. So, by drawing like this, you can also start writing with me. The data, what we have to write? They are given. First, comprises of 15 steps. The number of steps. Number of steps is equal to 50. Then, each of which is 50 meter long. So, here I will write length of a step. How much? You may call it as L. L is equal to 50 meter. And build a solid concrete, built of concrete solid, each step has a rise of 1 by 4 meter. What does 1 by 4 meter indicate? It is height. Height of a step. This is h is equal to 1 by 4 meter. Next, and a tread of half meter, nothing but breadth. So here I write breadth of a step. It is B is equal to half meter. Then calculate the total volume of concrete required to build the terrace. Total volume of concrete. It is equal to question mark. Total volume of concrete required is equal to question mark. Written the same? Yes. Now, here I write. We all know that each step is in the form of a cuboid. Here I write. Volume is equal to L into B into H. In bracket, if you want, you can write each step each step is in the shape of cuboid. Therefore, its volume will be L into B into H. Next, here I'll write volume of concrete required to make first step. I take this as V1. Clear? Here I'll write volume of concrete required to make. Here I'll write first step. You may call it as V1. It's equal to L1 into B1 into H1. Length is, for first step, it is 50 meter. Breadth is half meter, and height is 1 by 4 meter. Clear? You can observe it. This can be written as 1s are 25s are. This is 25 by 4 meter cube. Then we know that standard unit of volume is cubic. Cubic units, and here they are given meter, hence it will be cubic meter. Next, volume of the concrete required to make second step. It is V2 is equal to, look here, length will be same. There will be no difference in the length. Then what about breadth? Breadth will also be same. That is half meter only. But height, look here, height changes. To make the second step, we have to put the concrete from the bottom. Hence, this height will be counted. It is 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Here I'll write length is 50 meter, breadth is half meter, where height is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. To make you to understand, I have written like this. This is equal to 1s are 25s are. Next, 25 into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. It is quarter and quarter. This will be half. It is equal to 25 by 2 meter cube. Clear? Next, for third step, you may call that volume of concrete required to make the third step as V3. It is length into breadth into height. Length will not be changed. Breadth will also not be changed. Half. Whereas height, look here, for third one, we need to go for taking the height 3 times. Clear? So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Here I'll write in bracket. For your reference, I am writing 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Or else you may write it directly 3 by 4. Next, 1s are 25s are. It is equal to 25 into 3 by 4. What is 25 3s are? It is 25 3s are 75. 75 by 4 meter cube. Got it? Now, we can write the volume of concrete required to make 15 steps as, look at, for first one 25 by 4 meter cube, second one 25 by 2 meter cube, third one 75 by 4 meter cube. Up to how many steps? 15 steps. Here I'll write up to 15 steps. Got it? Okay. Now we have to check whether it forms an AP, because they are not given uniform volume of concrete is required to make the consecutive steps. Hence, we need to check that. How do you check? You should find out A2 minus A1. What is A2 minus A1? 25 by 2 minus 25 by 4. This is equal to LCM is 4. Now, multiply 4 with first term. Here 2 1s are 2 2s are 25 2s are 50. Here multiply. 4 4 get cancelled, 25. This will be again 25 by 4. See, 50 minus 25, 25. 25 by 4. Next I will go for A3 minus A2, where A3 is 75 by 4 minus A2 is 25 by 2. What is the LCM? Yes, you are right. This is 4. Multiply. You will get 75. multiply, you will get 50. 75 minus 50, this is 25 by 4. Observe, A2 minus A1 is 25 by 4. A3 minus A2 is also 25 by 4. Then can we write they are equal? Yes. You can say that the given situation forms an AP because it has common difference. Here are right. Therefore, the given situation forms an A. Got it? If it is so, now we have to find out the total volume. Let's go for finding the total volume. Dear students, for further calculation, I don't have space. So obviously, I will go for rubbing that. Before that, pausing the video, please go for copying from there to here. After that, you can start writing with me also. Now, let us go for finding the total volume of concrete required. Here, as it is in the form of an AP, hence let us write the terms. What is A? First term, it is 25 by 4, right? It is 25 by 4. Common difference, just we have found out. How much it is? This is also 25 by 4. 25 by 4. And number of terms, how many steps are there? It is 15. So you are going to find out total volume of concrete is nothing but SN. Clear? Okay. And one more thing, look here. Here just we have taken these terms as A1, A2, A3 and so on. But actually here we have taken volumes. We may write V2 minus V1, V3 minus V2 also. Same. Look here. Let us use the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus of n minus 1 into d. This is the well-known formula to find out the sum of the terms. How many terms are there? There are 15. 15 steps are there. So 15 by 2 into 2a. A is 25 by 4 plus of n. N is 15 minus 1 into d. D is 25 by 4. Clear? This is equal to 15 by 2 into, cancel it, 1s are 2s are. It is 25 by 2 plus 15 minus 1 is 14. 14 into 25 by 4. Now, sorry, 2 2s are 2 7s are. It is equal to, it is 15 by 2 into 25 by 2 plus, now multiply, 25 7s are, it is 175 by 2. Got it? This is equal to 15 by 2 into LCM is 2. Then 25 plus 175, this will be 200. Cancel it. 1s are 100s. 1s are 50s. So it is equal to 15 into 50. 0, 15, 5s are 75. So 750 meter cube. So this much volume of concrete is required. So we can write the conclusion as, start writing it. Therefore, the volume of concrete required to make 15 steps is 750 meter cube. Here, repeatedly I have been telling, you may take these volumes as A1, A2, A3 and so on. Let's copy this. Dear students, now let's move on to solve additional problems. I am going to take these problems from reference books as well as some problems from previous year question papers as well. And these are most important one. And please go through this first one and you can also write with me. See, first one is like this. If 2 by 3, k, 5k by 8 are in AP. Find k. Observe it. Here they are given 3 terms which are in AP. If the terms are in AP, we know the condition that it will be having the common difference. So then what is that common difference? Observe it. We can write A2 minus A1. That will be equal to A3 minus A2. Here I will write A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2. What is A2? Here k minus A1 is 2 by 3, which is equal to A3. This is 5k by 8 minus A2. This is k. Followed? Now observe here. I'll write these fractional terms on the left hand side, or else this only the whole number terms, integer terms on the left hand side. Here k, take this minus k to the left hand side, it becomes plus k. Then this is 5k by 8, transfer minus 2 by 3 to the left hand side, right hand side, it becomes plus 2 by 2. What is k plus k? This is 2k, which is equal to, here take LCM. LCM of the denominator 8 and 3 is 24. Multiply 24 with 8. 8 ones are 8 threes are 3 fives are 15. 15k plus. Multiply LCM with the second term. 3 ones are 3. 8s are 24. 8 twos are 16. Clear? Now cross multiply. Here 24 twos are 48k, which is equal to 15k plus 16. Then transfer 15k to the left hand side. Here 48k minus 15k is equal to 16. 48k minus 15, this will be 33, because 8 minus 5 is 3, 4 minus 1 is 3. 33k is equal to 16, k is equal to 16 by 33. Hope you got same, right? Okay. Now observe and copy second. It has been given like this. Find A and B such that 18 A, this is B, minus 3 are in AP. Followed? But the difference between these two is, here they have given 3 terms, hence we have written A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2 directly. Whereas, in this problem, they have given 4 terms. Then, and moreover, there are 2 unknown terms, A and B. That is why we will go for writing in this way. First, here A2 minus A1, we all know that this will be equal to A3 minus A2, right? What is A2 minus A1? It is A minus A is equal to A3 minus A2, B minus A. Understood? Next, this is, take these algebraic terms to the left hand side, A plus A minus B. Constant to the right hand side becomes 18. Minus 18 becomes plus 18. A plus A, 2A minus B is equal to 18. You may call it as equation 1. Next, you may take either A2 minus A3, sorry, A3 minus A2 equal to A4 minus A3, or else, then again, A4 minus A3 equal to A2 minus A1. However you want, I am writing this. This is A3 minus A2, which is equal to A4 minus A3. What is A3? That is B minus A2. A2 is A is equal to A4. A4 is minus 3. Minus A3, it is B. Take B to the left hand side, or else constant to the left hand side and remaining to the right hand side. Minus 3 becomes plus 3. This is minus B. Transfer this. It becomes minus B. Minus A becomes plus A. Then A. What is minus B minus B? It is minus 2B is equal to 3. You may call it as equation 2. So observe these two equations, first and second. What is it? So both the equations, they are in the form of pair of linear equations in 2 variables. Already we have discussed about this chapter. And even we have learned how to solve. Let us go for solving them. To equalize the coefficient of either A or B in both the equations, I go for multiplying equation 2 by 2 to equalize coefficient of A. Observe here 2A, here 2 ones are 2, here also 2A. The first equation is 2A minus B is equal to 18. Second equation, 2 ones are 2, 2A, then 2 2s are 4. Minus 4b is equal to 2 3s are. This is 6. Next, you may go for changing the sign. Minus, this is plus and is minus. 2a minus 2a get cancelled. Minus b plus 4b, it is 3b is equal to 18 minus 6, this is 12. So b is equal to 12 by 3 is nothing but 4. Now we want a value. So substitute b in any one of these two equations. Alright. Substitute b equal to 4 in, I take equation 2. Where equation 2 is a minus 2b equal to 3. What is b? Is 4. Then a minus 4 2s are 8 is equal to 3. A equal to 3. Transfer minus 8 to the right hand side, it becomes plus 8. Then a equal to 8 plus 3 is 11. Clear? So conclusion. Therefore, a is 11 and b is 4. Yes, please go for copying this. Observe. Third one, you may go for copying this. See that. For what value of n, the nth term of the following APs are equal. Dear students, you can observe that here they are given two APs. So this is first AP, 23, 25, 27, 29 and so on. And his second AP, minus 70, minus 10, minus 3, then 4 and so on. Let us go for writing these APs separately first. Look here. It is first AP. In first AP, that is 23, 25, 27, 29 and so on. In this, I take the first AP as small letter, first term A, 23. Then the common difference D is 25 minus 23. It is 2. Nth term. How do you calculate nth term? It is an is equal to a plus of n minus 1 into d. Right? It is equal to, observe here, where a is 23 plus n is unknown minus 1 into d. D is 2, which is equal to 23 plus multiply with 2. 2 into n, 2n minus 2 into 1, 2. It is equal to 2n. 23 minus 2, it is 21. n equal to 2n plus 21, you may call it as statement 1. Similarly, I go for taking second AP. For that also I will write data. In second AP, that is minus 17, minus 10, minus 3 and 4. So on. Here I will write first term. What is first term? Minus 17. See, both will be same. That is why I go for taking this as A dash. A dash is equal to minus 17. D dash, common difference, minus 10. Second term minus of first term, minus 17. It is equal to minus 10, minus into minus plus 17. Minus 10 plus 17 is, this is 7. So D dash is 7. Next we should find out nth term. An dash is equal to, again, a plus of n minus 1 into d. A dash plus of n minus 1 into d dash. Here I have not written n dash because they only are given for what value of n, nth term will be equal. Hence, I have taken n in both the APs same. Now this is equal to a dash is minus 17 plus of n minus 1 into d dash, it is 7, is equal to minus 17 multiply n minus 1 by 7. 7 into n, 7n minus 7 ones are 7. It is 7n minus 17 minus 7. It is minus 24. So an dash is equal to 7n minus 24. You may call it a second statement. So they have given from the statement. How do you write? Look here. For what value of n? The nth terms of these APs are equal. Therefore, we can write n equal to an dash. What is an? An is 2n plus 21. Whereas an dash, it is 7n minus 24. Then let me write 21 as it is. Then take minus 24 to the left hand side. It becomes plus 24, which is equal to 7n. Transfer 2n to the right hand side. It becomes minus 2n. What is 21 plus 24? This is 45 is equal to 7n minus 2n. This will be 5n. n is equal to 45 by 5 is equal to 9. Clear? So for when the number of terms in both the APs will be 9, then nth term will be equal. Clear? So we can write therefore 2 APs whose nth term is equal if n equal to 9. Clear? Yes. Copy this. Dear students, observe this fourth one is important type. Please don't go for writing this. Here purposefully I have given the space because we are going to write an important information here related to this. Observe it. Here it has been given like this. Split 69 into 3 parts. 69 into 3 parts such that they are in AP and the product of two smaller parts is 483. Dear students, here they are given we are going to split 69 into 3 parts and these parts are in AP. Then how do you go for selecting these parts? See, for that we have to follow a rule. I am going to write that rule here in note. We are very familiar with the general form of an AP. It is, yes, you can recall that, it is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. A plus of n minus 1 into D. Now, look here. I will write the same. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D and so on. A plus of n minus 1 into D. Then, is there any term of this AP proceeding to A? Yes. What is that? It is A minus D. How? We know that in the very beginning of this chapter only we have learned that when the common difference is added to the term, we get succeeding term. When the common difference is subtracted from the term, we get its previous term or preceding term. See that A minus D, and its previous term A minus 2D, its previous term A minus 3D, previous term A minus 4D and so on. It continues. Here we are going to select some number of terms. Look here. And then sometimes they will give their sum or product. Here also they are given. If 69 is split up into 3 parts means when you add all the 3 parts you will get 69. And when you multiply the last 2 smaller parts we get 483. This is the given statement. So to get that we go for selecting the terms like this. If the number of terms required is 3, we take like this. It is A minus D, A plus D. Because on adding all the 3, look here, the difference D get cancelled and we can find out A. Then simplification will be easier. Here I will write number of terms to be selected. Then here I am going to write the terms. Suppose we need 3 terms. How do you go for taking? These are the terms. Here I will write A minus D, A plus D. Followed. If the number of terms required is 4, how do you go for taking? Will you take A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D? So we have to select the terms such that we can cancel D term. We can get only the first term A. How do you go for selecting 4 terms. Observe a minus 3d and leave one term. A minus d, leave one term. A plus d, leave one term. A plus 3d. Minus 3d plus 3d minus 2d plus 2d. Sorry, minus d and plus d get cancelled. We can select the terms like that. It is a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, then a plus 3d. Followed? Count it. Minus 3d plus 3d, minus d plus d. The difference will be same only. Even when you go for taking any two consecutive terms. If you need 5 terms, then you have to select like this. See that this is the middle term and take these 2 terms and last 2 terms. Here a minus 2d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 2d, 2d minus 2d, d minus d get cancelled. Understood? Yes, it is an important information to be remembered. Here, now, pausing the video, you may copy this, then after that, even you may copy the statement as well. Then we can write with me. Yes, you may start writing with me. Right, dot. You are going to split the 69 into 3 parts, such that they are in AP. Let the 3 terms, what are these? A minus D, A plus D, be in AP. They are given 69 is to be split up. That means the sum of the terms, sum is how much? 69. And product is? And the product of 2 smaller terms. Which are 2 smaller terms? It is A and A minus D, right? Here, product of 2 smaller terms, it is 483. Okay. Now, we have to find out those terms. Here I'll write calculation. They are given sum of all the 3 terms is 69. Here I'll write the sum of the 3 terms A minus D plus A plus D. It is 69. Minus D plus D get cancelled. A plus A is 3A. It is equal to 69. A is equal to 3. 2s are 3s. A is 23. Next. Product of 2 smaller terms. 2 smaller terms are A minus D and A. A minus D and A. The product of these 2 is equal to 483. Then what is A? Just we have found out it is 23. Minus D into 23 is equal to 483. Next, multiply. 23 23s are. It is 529. Minus 23 into D, 23D is equal to 483. Next, 529 as it is, transfer minus 483 to the left hand side becomes minus 483, which is equal to transfer minus 23D to the right hand side, it becomes plus 23D. Then subtract, 9 minus 3 is 6, then 2. From 2, 8 cannot be subtracted. Borrow 1, it becomes 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. Then 4 minus 4 is 0, which is equal to 23D. Then D is equal to 46 by 23. How much? This is 2. Followed. Next, we need terms. What are the 3 terms? The terms are A minus D, A and A plus D. Here I write. First term. First term is A minus D. What is A? A is 23 minus D is 2. This will be 21. Second term. Second term is, this is just A. A is 23. And the third term is, it is A plus D. A is 23 plus D is 2. It is equal to 25. Therefore, the 3 3 parts are 21, 23 and 25. Hope that you have understood. Please go for copy. I'll go for taking the same type of problem. Yes, dear students, please go on writing with me. It is just like similar problem, similar to previous one. Copy this one. Find 4 numbers, 4 terms which are in AP, whose sum is 20 and the sum of whose squares is 180. Did you understand? It is simple one. Right. Data. Here they have asked you to find out 4 numbers. So you have to assume the 4 numbers which are in AP. Let the 4 numbers in AP. Let it be. What are these? How do you go for taking? It is A minus 3D, A minus B, A plus D, A plus 3D. Right? Very simple. Look here. Here A plus D, A plus 2D. Here A is removed. Here A plus 2D is removed. A minus D. Here A minus 2D is removed. Now, sum is given. Sum is how much? Sum is 20. Then sum of squares of all the terms. Sum of squares. Squares of all the terms, it is 180. Yes, this much has been given. Using this information, let us go for finding all the 4 terms. Right. The sum is 20. That means you have to add all these 4 terms. A minus 3D plus A minus D plus A plus D plus A plus 3D. It is equal to 20. Right. Then see, minus 3D plus 3D get cancelled. Is there any other term get cancelled? You are right. Minus D plus D. Now see that A plus A plus A plus A. It is 4A is equal to 20. A is equal to 5. Next, what has been given? And the sum of whose squares? Now sum of squares of these numbers is 180. Let me take the squares of all these. It is A minus 3D whole square, then A minus D whole square, A plus D whole square and A plus 3D whole square. Sum of squares of all the terms. I'll write plus sign. Here also plus, which is equal to 180. Followed? Then squares of all these terms. Very simple. Each term is of the form A minus B whole square. You can go for expanding them. Is it not? Right. It is A minus B whole square. It is A square plus B square minus 2A. A square is A square only. B square plus 9B square. Minus 2AB minus 2 into 3, 6. 6AD. Plus A minus D whole square. A square plus D square minus 2AD. Here. Next, A plus D whole square. A square plus D square plus 2AD. Next, A plus 3D whole square. A square plus 9D square minus, plus 6AD, which is equal to 180. Observe it. 9AD square, minus 6AD plus 6AD get cancelled. Minus 2AD plus 2AD get cancelled. Right? Next. How many times A square term is there? 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. Right. It is 4A square. Then D square terms. See that here 9D square. 1 square. 1D square. 10D square. 11D square. Then 20D square. Here I will write plus 20D square is equal to 180. We have already found out A. What is that? It is 5. Substitute 4 into 5 whole square plus 20d square, which is equal to 180. Now, what is 5 square? 25. 25 fours are 100. So, 20d square is equal to 180 minus 100. Clear? Once I repeat. 5 square is 25, 4s are 100, transferring it becomes minus 100. Then 20d square is equal to 180 minus 100, this is 80. Then by 20, hope that understood. D square is equal to 1s are 4s are. We want D. D is equal to plus or minus square root of 4. D is equal to plus or minus 2. Dear students, here we got the value of D in two different ways. One is plus 2 and another one is minus 2. Hence, even the terms, the 4 terms what we are going to take, these two are also available in two ways. So, let us go for finding the terms. It depends on the value of D. Here I write case 1. First case, when D is equal to plus 2, then first term. What is first term? That is A minus 3. What is A? A is 5. D is 2. 3 2s are 6. 5 minus 6 minus 1. Second term. What is second term? A minus D. A minus D. A is 5 and D is 2. This is 3. Third term. A plus D. A plus D, this is 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. And fourth term is A plus 3D. A plus 3D, which is equal to A is 5. 3 into D is plus 2. It is equal to 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 5, 11. See that? Minus 1, 3, 7, 11. These are the 4 terms. I told you we have one more case because D is minus 2 also. Alright, case 2. That is when D is equal to minus 2. Again, alright, first term. How do you write first term or first number? It is A minus 3D only. A is 5 minus 3 into D is minus 2. What is minus into minus? Plus 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 5, 11. Second term. Second term is, it is A minus D. A is 5, minus of D is minus 2. This is 7. And third term is, it is A plus D. It is 5 plus of minus 2 is 3. Next, fourth term or fourth number, it is A plus 3D. A is 5 plus 3 into D is minus 2, which is equal to 3 into minus 2 minus 6 plus 5 minus 1. See, minus 1, 3, 5, 7. Sorry, minus 1, 3, 7, 11. Here 11, 7, 3, minus 1. In reverse order only. So conclusion, therefore, the four numbers are in one order, that is minus 1, 3, 7 and 11, or even it may be, it is 11, 7, 3 and minus 1. Both the ways, it is same numbers only. Hope that you have understood. Please go for copying that. After that, I will go for one more problem similar to this, and that was asked in the previous year exams, that is before last year. Dear students, I told you one more problem, same type of problem will be given, and that was asked in the examination. See, this is. So you may put star mark. The previous problems are also important, please don't neglect them. Go through the given statement and copy this. Divide 32 into 4 parts which are in AP. We know that how to take the terms when they are in AP. Such that the ratio of product of extremes to the product of means is 7:15. Is it not simple? Definitely. But here they have asked you to test your previous knowledge as well. In case of proportions, there we have come across extreme terms and the middle terms are mean terms. Here also we are going to use them. Start writing with me. Yes. See, divide 32 into 4 parts. What is the number to be divided? Yes, it is 32. Right. Number to be divided. It is 32. How many parts? 4 parts. And these parts are in AP. So here let us assume that let the 4 parts or else 4 numbers. Here I will write. Let the 4 numbers in AP be. What are those? It is A minus 3D, then A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D. Right? Hope that you have understood. They have given the ratio of product of extremes to the product of means. Here these are the 4 terms. What is the product of ratio of the product of extremes? Which are the extremes? The extremes are, they are nothing but the terms which are at the ends. Many times we use such words in the examination, or your teacher will come and you will ask to move to the extremes. That is at the ends of the desk, right? Here the end terms are A minus 3D and A plus 3D. Their product A minus 3D into A plus 3D is to the product of means, the middle terms. They are A minus D and A plus D. What is that ratio? 7:15. Yes, once I check that, it is 7:15. Correct one. Now, let us go for calculation. I'll rewrite this statement. It is A minus 3D into A plus 3D is to A minus D into A plus D is equal to 7:15. Now, observe these terms are in the form of A minus B into A plus B. What is A plus B into A minus B? It is an identity. It is A square minus B square. Can be written as A square minus 3D whole square is 2. Whereas these terms, it is in the form again A minus B into A plus B can be written as A square minus B square. That is B is here D is equal to 7:15. Got it? Next, here I'll simplify that. What is A whole square? It is just A square minus 3D whole square. Apply square to both the terms. 3 square is 9. 9D square whole divided by, because as it is in the ratio, you can write A is to B as A by B. The same. Now here A whole square, again it is A square minus D whole square. This is D square, which is equal to 7:15 can be written as 7/15. Hope that you have understood. Next, here you may go for cross multiplying that. This is 5A square minus 15 into A square, 15A square minus 15 into 9, it is 135 D square, which is equal to 7 into A square, 7A square minus 7 into D square minus 7D square. Got it? Next. Now, let us write all the terms on one side. 15A square minus 135D square, which is equal to 7A square minus 7D square is there. Transfer 7A square to the left hand side. It becomes minus 7A square minus 7D square becomes plus 7d square is equal to 0. Then 15a square minus 7a square is, it is 15 minus 7, this is 8a square, plus 7d square minus 135d square. Minus 135 plus 7 is minus 128d square, which is equal to 0. Okay. Dear students, you may observe that we are going to find out the 4 terms. If you want to find out the terms, you must know the values of a as well as d. Here we have not got any of these two. Hence, I go for taking, say given 32 is to be divided into 4 parts. Means when you add all the 4 terms, you will get 32. Let me write. From the statement we can write a minus 3d plus a minus d plus a plus d plus a plus 3d. This is equal to 32. Now see the 3d minus 3d minus plus d minus d get cancelled. What is a plus a plus a plus a? It is 4a equal to 32. Then a is equal to 8. Followed, we got a value. This step can also be written in the very first also. Next, substitute this in this equation to get d. I write this as first equation. Substitute a equal to 8 in first equation. You will get 8a square, 8 whole square minus 128d square, which is equal to 0. Then what is 8 square? 64. 64 into 8. 8 into 64 is equal to 128d square. Now we want d value. Observe it. Here d square is equal to, it's purposefully I have not multiplied here. The reason is, see there is a chance of cancellation. Here 8 into 64 divided by 128. Here 1s are, 2s are, 1s are, 4s are. D is equal to plus or minus square root of 4. D is equal to plus or minus 2. Followed. Here we got D, 2 values. One is plus 2 and another one is minus 2. Hence I go for both the cases. First one, when D is equal to plus 2. Then let me write the numbers. The first number. What is first number? Here it is, a minus 3d. First number is a minus 3d, where a is 8 minus 3 into d is 2. 3 2s are 6. 8 minus 6, it is 2. What is second number? Second number is a minus d. A is 8, d is 2. 8 minus 2, this is 6. Then third number is, it is a plus d. A plus d is, a is 8 plus d is 2, it is 10. See the 2, 6, then 10. What will be the next one? It should be 14. Let us check it out. Fourth term. Fourth number is, it is a plus 3d. A is 8 plus 3 into d is 2. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 8, 14. Followed. Next, we have another possibility. What is that? When n is equal to minus 2. When n is minus 2, then first number can be written as a minus 3d, where a is 8 minus 3 into minus 2. Minus into minus plus, 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 8, 14. Same. Next. Here, alright, second term or second number is, it is a minus d. A is 8 minus 3 minus d is minus 2. This will be 10. Third number is, it is a plus d. A is 8 plus of d is minus 2, which is equal to 6. And the fourth number is, it is a plus 3d. A is 8 plus 3 into d is minus 2. 3 2s are 6. Plus into minus, minus 6 plus 8 is 2. Safety. See, 2, 6, 10, 14. 2, 6, 10, 14. Therefore, the four parts are, what are these? It is either 2, 6, 10, and 14. Or what is the other possibility? 14, 10, 6 and 2. Yes. Hope that you have understood. Repeatedly I have been telling, it was asked in the examination, and this type problem is very important. Here I have already told you how to take the terms in the AP. Depends on the number of terms. When the number of terms required is 3, when number of terms required is 4, 5 and so on. Maximum 5 terms to be chosen will be given. Okay, you have to focus up to 5 terms. Okay, dear students, today we have solved very important type of problems, in particularly from the reference books, and to finish this chapter we need one more period. So in the next period we will solve the remaining problems. Okay, what are the problems we have done today? Please do practice them today itself without fail. With this, let us stop the class. Thank you very much.